Hi everyone, Adam with Bishop Sheen Rosaries here today, and we just hit 10,000 subscribers. That is super exciting. We are so grateful for everyone who has subscribed to our channel, liked our videos, shared our videos, and helped us grow to this monumentous number. One of the main reasons that we've reached this number is actually because of one video we did about a year ago now, 5 things to stop doing when praying the rosary. And those hundreds of thousands of views on that video and hundreds of comments, I've really started to digest some of the feedback from those individuals. And one of the main, negative criticisms that we received was about using your fingers to pray the rosary. So we wanted to just unpack this one a little bit more today and really clarify what we mean when we say we'd prefer using beads instead of our fingers. Now, I'll give you the good news right up front for all of you who did say that you use your fingers to pray the rosary. First, I'm guilty of that sometimes too. I know sometimes you're in a situation, you're in the car or you're out and about, you don't have a rosary on you. And it's okay to pray the rosary without the beads. That's perfectly acceptable. And you don't lose any sanctifying grace by not using rosary beads. And the original train of thought behind the comments in my first video, the 5 things to stop doing, was really kind of what Elizabeth is getting at in this comment here, when she talks about how counting can be really distracting. And if you have to constantly be looking at your fingers or like counting in your head, you could be not focusing on what really matters, the mystery. And just having beads and moving along does that for you, where you can put that in the back of your mind, put it in the filing cabinet. You don't have to be thinking about where you're at. Just move the beads subconsciously. You might have a blessed sacramental, what we call like a medal or a rosary that's blessed, something you carry on your person. And these don't necessarily transfer more grace magically to your fingers or your body, but having a sacramental can really help center and focus you, and that blessing from the priest or whoever did bless that sacramental for you, that is the way to honor it, by praying with it, by wearing it, instead of letting it collect dust in your drawer, for example. Now, I didn't coin this phrase, and I've heard other people say it, but I've said it in my videos before. The worst rosary that you can pray is the rosary that you don't pray at all. So if you don't have beads on you, but you feel like you're being called to pray the rosary, you're being called to have that connection with Mother Mary, her son Jesus, then sure, no problem at all. Use those 10 fingers built-in rosary. As actually the namesake of this channel, Venerable Fulton Sheen, once said, you have a built-in rosary right there on your hand. Once again, you can see the same sentiment from Nancy, who says if she's tired or sleepy, it's better than not praying the rosary at all. And that is exactly correct. This comment from this user shows that there are situations in which you can't have a rosary, like when you're having an MRI or another medical procedure and you can't have metal on you. So yeah, there's always going to be a time when praying your rosary with your fingers is perfectly acceptable and maybe the only thing you can do. However, I would like to say there's an easy way to remedy being out and about and not having a rosary on you. First of all, we keep a rosary on the back of each of our rear view mirrors of our cars. Both of our cars, we got rosaries hanging on those rear view mirrors, and I've actually got a little rosary that I put in my diaper bag for when we're out with our kid, and another rosary I slip in the driver's side compartment of our car. So I've always tried to have a rosary on my person. A keychain, we sell keychains on the website as well. Not trying to sell you any products here, but it's just a keychain is something that you can easily attach to your keys. So when you're out and about. John here, member of the Knights of Columbus, he says he also puts rosaries in all of his vehicles. That's awesome. There's tons and tons of ways to make sure that you're carrying a rosary on you so that you have that. Once again, you want to probably bless all of these items. Make sure that they're sacramentals that are blessed. Then you really just have that center, that tactile thing that you can use to focus your prayer and to never get distracted with which bead you're on. And so you don't have to be counting in your head, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. So these are just some tips. Of course, I'm one guy. You don't have to listen to my opinion. And I love to hear people's feedback, their opinions down in the comments. It's good to have a little bit of disagreement every once in a while. And thank you for all those who did have the courage to let me know that they disagreed with me. So I'm looking forward to hearing those comments again in this video. Once again, thanks for 10,000 subscribers. And from all of us at Bishop Sheen Rosaries, from us to you, through Mary.